Hey everyone, what is going on? So we're taking a look at a shoutcast from Green Grad on PvP today, and they are using, this is a fully XL team, right? I believe so. Eventually definitely needs to be XL'd at a perfect. Polytoad and Ferrothorn, I'm pretty sure that has to be XL'd as well. So yeah, I made a video where you don't need XL Pokemon, they aren't required to compete in the Ultra League Premier Cup, and that still holds true, but it doesn't mean they're not good, right? They're definitely really good, and if you happen to have one or two you want to use, for sure. I mean, all these Pokemon are competitive in the Great League, and I see no reason why they wouldn't be competitive in the Ultra League as long as they get up to 2500 CP or close to it. But, okay, let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary. This shiny Ferrothorn is going to switch in to catch that Weather Ball. Yeah, let's just take a moment to appreciate that shiny Ferrothorn, man. That's it's one of my favorite shinies. I love it. So Ferrothorn going to be able to take these Weather Balls. It is neutral, but it's still able to take it, charging up a lot of extra energy, going for the Power Whip. Even though this is resisted, this should be enough to KO. It is enough to KO. In comes Escavalier. Definitely not good for the Ferrothorn, but Ferrothorn basically did its job, able to get off this Flash Cannon. This is a long video, by the way, guys. This is about a half hour. That Flash Cannon actually did decent damage. But going to be able to get farmed down. Definitely not great. The opponent still has two shields. In comes Politoed. Politoed is going to be hit with an attack. It is going to be Acid Spray, so at least it's good that that Politoed did not shield that attack. Another attack coming in. Is it another Acid Spray or is it going to be a Drill Run? It's going to be an Acid Spray. Politoad still not shielding, but the counters are definitely doing a lot of damage now. Politoad is going to go ahead and go for this Weather Ball. Weather Ball is going to get the shield, and another Weather Ball coming in. Will this get the final shield from the Escavalier? I want to say it will. Because like, if this Escavalier could beat this Politoad, it definitely wants to go ahead and Acid Spray that Galvantula if it can, because then it will forever debuff it, at least for the remainder of the battle, I should say. But yeah, we're going to see an attack, likely an Acid Spray, but going to go ahead and shield it. Is an Acid Spray, so unfortunately Galvantula is debuffed for the rest of the battle. Jellicent is coming in, able to catch this Discharge. Definitely not a move you want to catch. Discharge doing a lot of damage, needs to get to one more. Oh, able to get that. That is huge. I didn't think the Galvantula was going to make it, but Galvantula is going to make it, and it does KO Jellicent. In comes Escavalier. A couple Volt Switch attacks will KO it. That was a sweaty battle. That was a tough one, but well played. Able to pick up that win. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. And yeah, as I said, definitely a pretty lengthy video. I think it's about a half hour long. A lot of submissions we have. But looking into the eyes of an Empoleon, so definitely good. They switch into Kingdra, so I wonder if this is the double dragon team that I hit Legend with 2 seasons ago. So it might be, but you know, it might not be as well. I guess we'll find out. So able to debuff that Kingdra and then switch out. I like that play. So Ferrothorn going to be hit with an attack. Outrage is resisted. Octazooka is resisted as well. The worst part about it would have been the debuff, but there's no debuff on that Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn charging up a lot of energy, going for Power Whip. This Power Whip will be enough to KO the Kingdra. Yeah, they're just going to let it go. Makes sense. Let's see. Is it? You really don't want to bring in Empoleon, right? So you don't want to bring in Dragonite either. Oh, it's Sirfetch'd, so it's not Dragonite. So it's not the double Dragon team. Okay, so Sirfetch'd going to be hit with this Power Whip. And we do see a shield there. Makes sense because Sirfetch'd is so squishy, even in the Ultra League. They go for an attack before the Ferrothorn gets off a Power Whip. Nice counting by the opponent. So going to be Night Slash. That will be enough to KO. Politoed is coming in. Politoed wants to get to this Weather Ball. Able to get to it. No, an attack coming in. Probably going to be Leaf Blade. Going to do a lot of damage. It is Leaf Blade. It doesn't do as much as I thought. It would have done more in the Great League. Definitely a lot tankier in the Ultra League. Pokemon generally are. So we do see a lot of damage. Trying to get to one more, but the switch into Empoleon. That was a nice catch by the opponent. But the thing is, Politoed really can't compete against Empoleon, especially this one since it doesn't have Earthquake. But Galvantula needs to go ahead and basically knock this out. We're going to see a lunge bait. Let's see if this gets the shield. It does get the final shield. That was a beautiful bait. Galvantula has the shield. Only has 2 shields left as well, but we're going to see a shield. Going to be a Hydro Cannon. And this Galvantula is going to try and get to a move. Able to get to it, so this is going to be enough to KO. And the Politoed basically needs to get to what? Weather Ball to win the game. So, yeah, basically needs to get to a Weather Ball. That will be enough to KO. Oh, I don't think they get to it. Oh my gosh, they barely get to it. What is that, 2 HP? So able to get to it, and that is going to be enough to KO that Sirfetch'd. Yeah, literally 1 HP in a dream. Holy cow. Well, way to go. Well played. Now let's go ahead and move into the next one. See how the next game plays out. And these battles are definitely out of order. They're in no particular order. They might be out of order. They might not be. So Garvantula into Empoleon. So another favorable matchup for the Garvantula. They're going to switch into Kingdra. Okay, so same situation. We're going to see a lunge come in from this Garvantula. So again, we have the Empoleon switching into the Kingdra. Could be Double Dragon, but it doesn't mean it is. We're going to see the Ferrothorn come in. I like it. I mean, same strategy. Debuffing the Kingdra and now bringing in the Ferrothorn. So this is going to be Octazooka. Going to not debuff the Ferrothorn. That is huge. Going to Overfarm. Going for the Power Whip. I imagine they don't shield because that Kingdra is debuffed. It's not going to be able to beat the Ferrothorn anyway. Although that doesn't KO. Trying to get to another one. Able to get to it. This will be enough to KO the Kingdra. So again, they're not going to shield. They're probably just going to let it go as they do. So let's see. Okay, bringing in Empoleon. I was going to say, don't tell me they have a Sirfetch'd in the back as well. But who knows? It could be the Double Dragon team. You don't really want to bring anything into Ferrothorn, to be honest. Like, all those Pokemon have a bad matchup against Ferrothorn. We do see a switch. Was that a catch on the Hydro Cannon? No, they would have went for Drill Peck anyway against Ferrothorn. So yeah, it was a catch on the Drill Peck. So nice catch. It is the Dragonite. This Politoed wants to get to Blizzard. Gonna have to shield. I mean, it survives it, so it doesn't have to shield. Okay, it's not going to shield. So able to get to Blizzard. I may have shielded that only because I would want to land 2 Blizzards just in case this one is shielded. But it is not shielded. Oh my gosh, absolutely KOing. In comes a Weather Ball, so now the opponent has to shield this. It doesn't KO, but it puts it in farm down range. They're not going to shield it. So now that Empoleon actually going to be hit with another one. So this KOs if they don't shield it. So this one they have to shield or they're going to go down. They just let it go. Okay, well played. Able to beat that one. But Ferrothorn doing well against all 3 of those, that Empoleon Double Dragon team. So great plays. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. But fantastic. Okay, so it's going to be a Garvantula into another Empoleon lead. Okay, I mean, Empoleon's a common Pokemon. We see it switch into a Togekiss. This is still not bad for the Garvantula, but look how much Garvantula is taking. So going to go ahead and go for the bait. It has to get the shield bait. It does. I do like that shield bait because this will allow another move to come through if the Garvantula shields, and it does. So we're going to see a discharge. Oh, an overtap, but still Garvantula able to get off that discharge. If the Togekiss shields, they will win switch. They do shield. So they do win switch. Okay, Togekiss able to get that, but I'm going to be able to farm down with the Ferrothorn, even though the Bullet Seeds are like double resisted. Still going to be able to farm down, not before an attack comes in. I'd be afraid of Flamethrower, but let's see. It could just be an Ancient Power. Going to shield. It is Ancient Power. Definitely unfortunate, but that Togekiss did a lot of damage. I mean, able to take out a Garvantula and take the final shield from Ferrothorn. So in comes Empoleon. Okay, interesting. Empoleon's going to be hit with back-to-back Power Whips. I wonder if there's another Water type in the back or something weak to Ferrothorn, because we're going to see another one come in right now, and I don't think this KOs, but we're probably going to see a farm down. So it does not KO. No, we're going to see a switch into Politoed. Out comes another Fairy, so it's Empoleon double Fairy. Okay, going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. So going to be able to get off 2 Weather Balls, and this is not going to be enough to KO. No. Okay, maybe going for the Blizzard? Yeah, looks like they're going for the Blizzard now, hoping that the Blizzard is enough. I feel like it's not enough to KO Clefable, but it will do a lot. Yeah, it's not enough to KO, but it does do a lot of damage, and this Weather Ball will KO. Politoed is the spam king. I mean, it's good in the Great League, it's good in the Ultra League, right? It absolutely does so much damage. In comes Empoleon, and Empoleon gets farmed down with Mud Shot. So incredible. Yeah, Politoed definitely the spam king in general. I mean, 4 Mud Shots to get to Weather Ball. That is crazy. That is insane. So let's go ahead and see how the next game plays out. Garvantula into Venusaur. So not an Empoleon lead, but I would still say this is pretty good because of lunge. But we'll have to see. Sludge Bomb will still do a lot of damage, but it's going to be debuffed, so they might switch out after this. We'll see. No, looks like they're going straight for an attack. This is probably the Sludge Bomb. No, going to be Frenzy Plant. Okay. And now they switch out into Swampert. Ferrothorn coming in. I mean, if they have Earthquake, that does neutral damage, but That's totally fine. It's not going to be enough to KO. And it is Earthquake, so it's going to do quite a bit of damage. So we're going to see the Power Whip come in. This is going to KO the Swampert. Actually, they're going to significantly undercharge it, so it does not KO. I like that undercharge. That shouldn't allow them to get... It allows them to get to a Hydro Cannon, which is definitely unfortunate. But it won't allow them to get to an Earthquake, so not going to be able to KO. So it's a pretty good undercharge. It's just unfortunate they were able to get to a move, but that's okay. We're going to see what decides to come in. Going to be a fighting type. Going to be Machamp. Got to get off this Power Whip. This should be enough to get the shield. I would imagine that the opponent shields this one. They do shield it, and they're going to be able to farm down Ferrothorn. Definitely unfortunate, but that's okay. In comes Politoed. So Politoed going to go ahead and be hit with this attack. Not going to shield it. It's going to be a Crush Chop for sure. Yep, Crush Chop makes sense. And in comes Venusaur. Out comes Galvantula. Galvantula wants to get off the lunge. Is able to do so. So lunge is coming out. Will the Venusaur decide to shield? They will not. And saving the shield for the Machamp. So let's see. Going to go ahead and shield this and go for the farm down against the Venusaur, I think. So yeah, we're definitely going to see that farm down. And Gallade wants to get off this lunge. Definitely wants to get it off. Is able to get it off. Will the opponent call the lunge? I mean, I feel like they have to shield this, right? Yeah, they shield that. They didn't want to risk it. Lunge probably wouldn't have KO'd it, but it debuffs. It debuffs the Machamp, which is what you want. Politoed is coming in with the Weather Ball. And this Weather Ball is going to not KO, but that's okay. Politoed is going to go ahead and shield this one. So it's going to be a Crush Chop. And, okay, another Crush Chop. Keep in mind, this Shadow Machamp is debuffed, so this should not KO. It does not even close to KOing. Trying so desperately, able to get to it. This is going to KO that Shadow Machamp, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Yeah, that was a great game. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. But, yeah, well played. Let me know what you guys think of this team. I personally think it's a really solid team. I definitely want to try out. I don't have any of these, but, okay, so picking up, okay, kind of like a neutral lead. We'll see. These, Volt Switch attacks, as well as this Discharge, going to do a lot of damage. In fact, Discharge will KO if they don't shield. They do not shield. They're calling the lunge. That is huge. In comes Kingdra. Kingdra is going to be debuffed. So here comes the lunge. This is being debuffed even if it shields. Knocking out the Charizard plus debuffing and getting the shield on that Kingdra. This Galvantula did so much. So Kingdra farms down. But again, Ferrothorn does well against it. In comes this Venusaur. Yeah, you don't want to bring in your water type against Venusaur. So I'm going to go ahead and let this go. I'm going to be Sludge Bomb, going to be single resisted, whereas Frenzy Plant would be double resisted. So we're going to see a Flash Cannon come in from this Ferrothorn, and that is going to do a tremendous amount of damage. So we're going to see an attack come in. Yeah, just save the shields. I think Politoed should be okay against Kingdra, but we'll see. Going to go ahead and go for this Flash Cannon. It will be enough to KO unless if the opponent decides to shield, and I think they might. No, they don't shield. Okay, that's totally fine. Kingdra is going for an attack. Gonna go ahead and shield this just because Ferrothorn wants to get off another Power Whip. We do see a debuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out. I like that switch. This is another Octazooka, so I wouldn't shield this. I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's another Octazooka, so not doing much against the Politoed. No debuff, which is huge. Gonna go ahead and farm up, farm. Gonna get to this Blizzard. Gonna actually go straight Blizzard. Will the opponent call the Weather Ball? Because Weather Ball is double resisted. They do shield it. Nice play by the opponent. But gonna be able to get to this Weather Ball. Again, Weather Ball double resisted. Certainly not gonna KO, but you gotta do as much damage as possible. And we're going to see an attack come in. Just going to let it go. As long as Ferrothorn can get to... what does it need to get to? A Power Whip should be good to go. Because the opponent is out of shield. Needs a couple more. Yeah, you basically have to shield this. Even if they get a debuff, I still think Power Whip is enough to KO. No debuff, and this is definitely enough to KO. But even with the debuff, I think it would have still KO'd. But if it didn't, a couple Bullet Seeds would have knocked it out, I think. But either way, going to be able to win that with the beautiful, shiny Ferrothorn. You love to see it. I have a shiny Ferroseed. I should evolve it, to be honest with you. I think it's amazing. But let's see how the next game plays out. Okay, we saw this matchup earlier in the video. Togekiss, okay, going to be able to win this matchup if they choose to. We're going to see the bait right now. Yeah, I mean, okay, so this does get the shield, very nice. And trying to get to another attack. No, the switch into Garchomp. Oh, Garchomp coming in. Very interesting for the Ultra League. The Ultra League Premier Cup. Okay, I like it. I like it. Lunge is coming out, doing a lot of damage, but more importantly, debuffing that Garchomp. Garchomp, we know, has Earth Power from Community Day. This is going to be Sand Tomb. It also has Sand Tomb. Debuffing Politoed, charging up a lot of extra energy. Going for the Weather Ball. This is going to be neutral damage. And it's not enough to KO, but that's okay. Going to Overfarm. We'll see what attack this is. It could be Outrage. I don't think if they had... Oh, no, it's Earth Power. I was going to say if they have Sand Tomb, they probably don't have Earth Power, but they actually do. Politoed farming that down, getting loads of energy, going for the Blizzard against the Togekiss. Tell me this Togekiss doesn't shield. Tell me it. Okay, you told me it. Okay, so Empoleon is coming in. Empoleon is going to be hit with with Weather Ball. Excuse me, I almost said Hydro Cannon, but going to be hit with Weather Ball. Going to be resisted, but hey, it's adding up, right? It's adding up. Another Weather Ball coming in. They're not going to shield because they know this Politoed doesn't have Earthquake, so there's really no reason to shield. Except these Weather Balls are coming out so fast. It's getting it pretty low. It's going to have to shield eventually. They're not going to be able to farm down, so they do have to throw an attack. Drill Peck should be enough to KO. But, oh, it's Hydro Cannon. That is not enough, but we do see switch into Galvantula. Galvantula still got a Volt Switch through, so that's good. And you can basically just Bullet Seed all the way down, I think, right? Going to go ahead and take this. They're still going for Hydro Cannon. Yeah, you can just Bullet Seed all the way down. The opponent will forfeit that game. So well played and able to take that one. So we are more than halfway done with the video, guys. But I love the Shoutcast. I don't care if it's long. I love long Shoutcast. I love short ones as well. I just love watching people battle. So Galvantula into Dragonite. Okay. Dragonite, I don't know this matchup per se. I didn't look it up. I'm assuming Dragonite wins this one. But I guess we'll see. Galvantula is going to go ahead and shield it. We are going to see a lunge. Will the Dragonite shield this? Probably. I mean, even if they think it's lunge, yeah, they do go ahead and shield it. And we're going to see a discharge. Dragonite could shield this and get to a Dragon Claw. It might go ahead and double shield. It does double shield. And are we going to... Okay, we're not going to see a farm down. Dragon Claw is coming out. Will be enough. This is actually a close matchup, but this will be enough to KO Galvantula. We're seeing some lag. Definitely unfortunate. You hate to see it. But... Oh, what? Okay, looks like that did not KO that Galvantula even though it was supposed to. Definitely unfortunate, but it's happened to all of us. The lag is annoying, but what can you do? The opponent's probably just going to leave. Yeah, the opponent leaves this game. That makes sense. Definitely unfortunate for the opponent, but what can you do? It happens. You can't blame anybody for it. It just happens. I mean, you could blame Niantic, I guess, but you can't blame the trainer battling, right? Or your opponent. So let's go ahead and see the next game. Galvantula into Venusaur. Okay, good matchup. So this Venusaur is staying in. Okay. So they're going to get off an attack before the lunge comes out. I think this is just Frenzy Plant. Yeah, it is just Frenzy Plant. But Frenzy Plant makes sense because 2 Frenzy Plants will be enough to KO. So there's really no reason to go for Sludge Bomb. I didn't realize that 2 Frenzy Plants would KO in the Ultra League. I knew it did in the Great League. But I guess it does in the Ultra League as well. It's good to know that. So another Frenzy Plant coming in. That does get the shield, and we're going to see a lunge. This will be enough to KO the Venusaur, but Venusaur might shield this one up. It probably does. No, it doesn't. Just going to let it go. In comes a Charm user Granbull. So Granbull is going to be able to Charm down before that discharge. Definitely unfortunate, but in comes Ferrothorn. Okay, the Ferrothorn is going to go ahead and go for the Power Whip. Does this KO Granbull? Because here's the thing. Granbull does have close combat, so they do shield it. This could be Crunch, but do you really want to chance it? It is close combat, so nice shield. But they do switch into Empoleon, okay? Okay. I mean, I may have stayed in with Granbull if I was the opponent, shielded the next Power Whip, and tried to get to a close combat. Because this Empoleon is definitely having a difficult time against Ferrothorn. But I guess Drill Peck is neutral, so that still doesn't do much at all. So that hardly does anything, actually. I thought it would do a little bit more. But we do see a Power Whip. It's kind of difficult. Ferrothorn is definitely difficult to battle against, unless if you have a fighting type, or a fire. I mean, a fire would be the obvious choice, but Okay, so it's going to be Gramble versus this Politoed. We're going to see a Weather Ball come in. This is not going to KO. We do see the shield. We're going to see another Weather Ball. This Weather Ball, again, is not going to KO, but you definitely want to put it pretty low. It needs to get to one more Weather Ball, but they do have an attack. Crunch, I don't think KOs, but close combat probably does. It's Crunch. It does not KO. They're going to be able to charm down. Oh, they're going to be able to charm down. Okay, that's definitely unfortunate. But the Ferrothorn comes in. It's going to be able to Bullet Seed down. No, they're going to be able to get to a Power Whip and KO. Okay, I wasn't sure if that Gramble would be able to get to an attack, but it was not able to. So Power Whip is going to KO that Gramble, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Yeah, great game. We are above 20 minutes. I think this is actually closer to 35 minutes. So yeah, as I said, definitely a long video. Let me know, guys, if you're sticking through the whole video. But let's give it up for Green Groudon PvP. They are definitely a great bad list. So we do have Galvantula into Empoleon. Another Empoleon matchup, definitely where you want to see the Empoleon. Well, I wouldn't mind if I saw it later either. But this might be another double Dragon team because we do see the Shadow Dragonite. Okay, Discharge, doing a lot of damage. Galvantula is staying in. They want to go for the farm down. Going to be able to get it if they shield, and we are going to see a shield from Green Groudon. So the Dragonite does go down, and this, what's going to come in? Is it going to be Kingdra? This is going to be interesting. I didn't see, was that Empoleon? I didn't see what came in, but we're going to see a Discharge go into whatever it is. It is Empoleon. Okay, they're going to go for the farm down. One more? No, not able to get to it. That's okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, going to bring in Politoed. I guess Empoleon is basically in Weather Ball range. I mean, it's not quite in Weather Ball range, but maybe after the Mud Shots. Oh, you know what I think it is? Yeah, Salamence? Okay. The reason they brought in Politoed is because they were probably expecting Double Dragon. They were probably expecting Kingdra, so then you would have Ferrothorn against the Kingdra, which I think was a great play. But it wasn't Kingdra. It was still another dragon, though, so that was a great play. But I was not expecting Salamence, I swear to you. But that has Dragon Tail, doesn't it? So Dragon Tail recently got a buff, so maybe that definitely has some play. Now, Dragon Tail definitely has play. I don't know if Salamence does. I don't know if that is Dragon Tail on Salamence. I think I want to say it does get it, but either way, we'll move on. So we're seeing a Charizard from the opposing side. Wing attack, okay, that's neutral. We're going to see a straight Discharge, not even messing around. We saw that Charizard in a previous battle did not shield, and this one's not going to shield either. So another fire type comes in, Typhlosion, okay. So in comes Politoed, out comes Chestnut. Definitely a spicy pick, or a spicy team in general by the opponent. This Blizzard is coming out. It probably gets the shield, right? Yeah, they're like, I don't want to risk this. No way. Okay, so we're going to see, they're going to go for another one. Politoed is going to go ahead and shield this. Should be able to reach another attack. Trying to get to this Blizzard. Able to get to it, but we do see the bait come in right now. So, hoping that the Chestnut double shields. They do double shield. Beautiful shield bait. I don't think I would have baited there, but obviously you got it right. I would have gotten it wrong. We're going to see a Blizzard, and this Blizzard should KO, right? I think it KOs, yeah. Okay, so, and now in comes Typhlosion. Going to be able to get, this Politoed is going to town. You don't want Ferrothorn up against Typhlosion, of course. We're going to see a shield. And we're going to see a Weather Ball come out. Okay, as long as you can do a lot of damage to it. So this Weather Ball is definitely going to do a lot of damage, holy cow. Going to switch out to catch that on Galvantula. Great catch. Even if the Ferrothorn comes in, I think it could Bullet Seed down, as crazy as that sounds. Oh, they undercharge it. But the Galvantula will be able to Volt Switch down. So well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Okay, so here we go. Galvantula into Altaria, so definitely spicy by the... Well, I guess Altaria is not super spicy in the Ultra League anymore, but because it can be XL'd, right? So we're going to see a Discharge come in. Towards this Altaria, going to be neutral. Yeah, not going to shield it. There's no reason to bait there if you're the Galvantula, I don't think, because it's unlikely that the opponent is going to shield that. We do see a shield on the Sky Attack. They might shield the next one, though. It's kind of hard to see. We'll see. Still going to go ahead and go for the Discharge. The Altaria does go down, I think. Yeah, they would go down, so they do shield that. We're going to see a Sky Attack. This will be enough to KO the Galvantula. Garvantula is going to shield, hoping that it could get to another attack. Is able to. This is going to KO. So if the Altaria wants to win Switch, they're going to have to shield this. And they don't. So they're going to go down. In comes Galarian Stunfisk, one of my favorite Pokemon. Going to be able to farm down though. Definitely unfortunate. But the Politoed is a good answer. It's just scary because like Earthquake should still do a good amount of damage to the Politoed, I think. So it is going to be Earthquake. It does do quite a bit. We're going to see a switch into Garvantula. Weather Ball is coming out. So that's a fully XL team by the opponent. Definitely a very nice team. We're going to see a switch into Ferrothorn. Okay, so this is going to be Lunge. I mean, it's definitely going to be Lunge. It's neutral. Why am I questioning it? Of course it's going to be Lunge. That does get the debuff on Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn going to go ahead and go for this Power Whip. This is going to not get the shield. Okay, so, the opponent's out of shields. Okay, what am I saying? So this is going to be another Lunge. Ferrothorn is debuffed, of course, so they need to get to one more discharge. Not going to be able to farm down. Going for the Flash Cannon, able to get to it. Okay, Flash Cannon is a powerful move. So this Flash Cannon is going to connect. It is resisted. So is Power Whip. But, the opponent is charging up a lot of energy. Now we see a switch into Galarian Stunfisk. Galarian Stunfisk going for the farm down. Definitely pretty scary, to be honest. We do see a switch right now into Politoed. Politoed will be able to get off this Weather Ball. And this Weather Ball is going to connect, of course. So it does do a good amount of damage. Needs to get to one more. Unfortunately, Politoed cannot get to it. Going to be an Earthquake. That will be enough to KO. And that's going to be a good game. Very well played. Yeah, was not able to win that one. But, it's definitely tough. Going up against a former Legend. We saw a Season 6 Legend pose. So that's how we know. So Garvantula into Empoleon. Okay, definitely a good matchup. So we'll see. Okay, looks like the opponent's not switching out. They are throwing in the attack. So Garvantula going to go ahead and shield this one. Yep, Hydro Cannon. And we do see a switch into Kingdra now. Okay, so now out comes Lunge. So again, Lunge switch into Ferrothorn. No, it looks like he's staying in, going for another Lunge. Just maybe trying to KO this. Yeah, because Ferrothorn is pretty good against, like, all the Pokemon, I would say. Even Dragonite, I mean, Flash Cannon, you would have to go for Flash Cannon against Dragonite if that's what's in the back. Of course, I'm just assuming. Doesn't mean that it is. But we're going to see Octazooka. That is enough to KO Garvantula. In comes Politoed. Again, saving that Ferrothorn. Great play. Looks like they're going for Blizzard. Yeah, they are going for Blizzard. It may seem crazy because of how low that Kingdra is, but the thing is, Weather Ball is double resisted, so it wouldn't have KO'd. So yeah, you really had to go for Blizzard. We do see that Dragonite, so gonna go ahead and charge up. Oh, the opponent tried to catch it. The opponent tried to catch the Blizzard. Nice play by the opponent, but fortunately for Green Groudon, they were not able to catch that. So we're going to see a Drill Pack. That is going to be neutral, of course. And definitely going to see an Overfarm before the Power Whip comes out. So Power Whip is going to be enough to KO. So it is coming out right now, and that is enough to KO. And then in comes Dragonite. Going for Flash Cannon? Yeah, definitely going to go for the Flash Cannon. This doesn't KO even from a Shadow, I don't think. Oh, it's Outrage. That's still... Wow, that didn't KO. They KO'd it with Dragon Breath, but I thought that was going to KO. I guess not. But Politoed going for the bait. This is going to be a huge bait and the deciding factor of the win, I think. They do get the shield very nice. And able to... Oh my gosh, they can't even get to that Blizzard. Wow. Oh, I thought the Politoed had that. They played well. They were able to bait that, but they just went down barely. Oh, man. That was a good game. Okay, so Galvantula into Dragonite. Okay. So let's see how this plays out. Another Volt Switch snuck in, which is definitely good. We're going to see a switch right now. It's going to be Dragonclaw. And, yeah, we see a switch. So Snorlax is going to go ahead and go for this lunge. Not Snorlax. Snorlax is not going for the lunge. Galvantula is going for the lunge. Then we're going to see a switch out into Politoed. And Politoed is going to go ahead and charge up a lot of energy. Let's go. Going for this Weather Ball. It does have enough for Blizzard, but I don't think Snorlax will shield anything, to be honest. So we have the Weather Ball coming in, and Snorlax is going for an attack. It's going to be a Body Slam. Yep, there we go. Body Slam coming in. And we're going to see a Farm Up going for a Weather Ball. This Weather Ball is not going to be able to KO. They need one more Weather Ball. So it does not KO. So this attack is not going to KO either. So there we go, not able to KO, and then in comes Dragonite, trying to get to the Blizzard. Oh, able to get to it. Okay, will the Dragonite decide to shield this, though? I feel like they won't. I don't know. They might actually. Yeah, they do shield it. Okay. Doesn't want to risk it. Going for the switch and then going for the electric attack. Going to be that discharge. Going to pick up this double shield. I like that. Able to get both shields. Okay, I mean, Dragon Claws is enough to KO at this range, so it is going to KO. Power Whip is double resisted, but it's not going to KO. I mean, it wouldn't KO at that health. We're going to see an attack come in. This is going to be Draco Media doing a lot of damage, not enough to KO. Ferrothorn farming up extra energy, going for the Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon will KO this Dragonite. So, yep, there we go. Dragonite goes down. And in comes an Ampharos. Ampharos is not going to be able to get the farm down. I mean, we're going to see a Power Whip. I don't think they can get the farm down. Okay. No, they're not going to be able to get the farm down. They do go for an attack. Ferrothorn is going to go ahead and shield this. I think Green Grata might have to make a catch. Oh, no. Oh, they tried to make the catch. Unfortunately, not able to get it. That's definitely unfortunate. And this attack is going to be able to hit Ferrothorn. So this is going to KO. I think... no, it's not. Okay. Oh my gosh, if they were able to farm down that Snorlax with Bullet Seed, then would have been able to get off the Power Whip against Ampharos and actually win that, but that would have been crazy. But well played nonetheless, and we are moving into the final battle of the video. Let's give it up for Green Groudon PvP. Thank you so much for submitting this content to me. I really do appreciate you. So eventually into Togekiss, we're going to, again, go straight Discharge, which is what I would do. So going to go ahead and go for that Discharge. We do see a shield, but I think it's risky to go for the lunge. Wants to get to another one. Able to barely get to it. Okay. Barely able to get to it. So able to get both shields? No, the Togekiss is just going down. Able to win switch and shield advantage. That is huge. Lucario does faint, but it's good. Or it does faint the Galvantula, but it's good that you see that it's a Lucario now, because you do not, under any circumstance, want that Ferrothorn to meet up and say hello, shake hands with Lucario. You do not want that at all, right? So we're going to see a farm up. We're going to see a Weather Ball. No, we're not. We're going to see an attack. This is going to get the shield. Is this going to be a Shadow Ball, though? No, it's going to be another Power Up Punch. Definitely an unfortunate shield, but I guess Politoed had the shield anyway. I mean, I guess it didn't. But we do see a shield there. Okay, so we're going to see two more Weather Balls. Going to be enough to KO the Lucario. Lucario definitely pretty squishy. So we're going to see the Weather Ball, and then we're going to see another one, and this is definitely going to KO. Ferrothorn still in the back. As long as there's no fire type, well, we'll see. I mean, if Politoed can land. Oh, there's not. There's another Empoleon. Empoleon's super common, super good, and Ferrothorn definitely going to be able to win this matchup, because Ferrothorn can take multiple Drill Peck attacks. Plus, there's still a shield, right? So this is definitely going to be a good game, and that is going to be a good video. I will see everyone in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.